Hi everyone, today we're going to go through a tutorial on how to change your AT&T Wi-Fi name and or password. That's right, I did say AT&T. Does not matter which version of AT&T Internet, UVerse, or whatever regular package you have, this will work on all. Okay, now there are a couple of things that we're going to need. We need to make sure that you have an active internet connection, okay? And secondly, you're going to want a pen and a piece of paper so that you can write down information that we're going to need later on in the tutorial, okay? Now, part of that information is we're going to need the device access code number, and not only the device access code, but also the Wi-Fi password. And while you're there looking, you might as well write down your network name if you do not know what it is. All of this information can be found on your router and or modem box. On the back, it's usually on a sticker or even on the side, okay? So get that information and hurry up on back, okay? Now, another set of numbers that we're going to need is the default IP address of your Wi-Fi internet connection. Okay, now the way we're going to find that out is, and I am using Windows 10 on a gateway. Now, this does work on any computer, Dell, HP, whatever it is that you have. Also, don't be alarmed because I said Windows 10. It also works on Windows 7, 8, Vista, whatever form of Windows operating system you're using, this works, okay? So let's get started. Step 1, we want to find out our default IP address. Like I said, to do that, simply go to your search button and type here in the search area CMD. That's short for command prompt, okay? Click enter. This black box does appear. Now to get that IP address, we need to type in IP CONFIG. That's short for IP configuration. That's going to give us the number that we need. As you see, a number of different IP addresses come up. Again, the one that we need is this default. Mine says default gateway. Yours might say default Dell or default HP, something like that. But we want to get this series of numbers here. Okay, the IP address, the actual IP address. Write that down for me because we're going to need it in the next step. Here we go. I'm going to open up my internet browser. Now on Windows 10, I do use Microsoft Edge only because it's so much more compatible than like Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer. If by chance you are using in any one of those browsers, again, don't be alarmed. It just means that you're on a different browser. They all work. Okay? Now that number we just wrote down, we want to go up here to our search bar, okay, and type that number in exactly as it was. Mine was 192.168.1.254 and simply hit enter. Now this is the screen that should come up for you, okay? This is where the good stuff happens. Now as you see, yep, exactly, right there it says Wi-Fi. Okay, now the thing is that when you click on this button, it does ask you for the access code, okay? Now, hopefully you went and got that number and you wrote it down, but in case you didn't, I'll show you how to get it, okay? Just go into the settings section, and then as you see here, it says access code. That's right, here's your current access code. So you can take that and you can copy it and paste it, you know, or you can write it down, of course. So now we're going to go back into home and we're going to go back into our Wi-Fi, modify security settings, okay? So take that number, enter it in, and simply hit enter. And here we are. Here is where everything is going to come together. Okay, I'm going to read you this warning just so you know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, your 2.4 and your 5 gigahertz, yep, that's what that GHZ stands for, must match in order for this to work. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and just show you really quickly where it says 2.4 here, and then later on down here it says 5. Okay, so we want to go back up to the 2.4 and we want to scroll until we get to where it says network name. Now, the network name that should be in your box should be the default network name. This was mine. Yours is probably AT&T something, 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 something. Okay? So you simply just have to click on that box and delete whatever is in it. Okay, and then type in a name that you prefer. I prefer Riri. Yes, that's my name. Okay, it can be anything, but just remember to try and be respectful. Okay, other people are going to see this. Okay, so once we have that in, now we want to go to where it says Wi-Fi password. Now right now your system is using that default password. The number you got off the back of that modem or on the side of that modem, it's about 13 to 15 characters long, uppercase, lowercase, and numbers. Okay, so we want to get rid of that, and we're going to go down here to use custom Wi-Fi network password. Enter in something that's going to be easy for you to remember, but not so easy that it can be cracked by an outsider. Okay, so I'm going to enter in again. Okay, that's what I'm going to use just as an example for my Wi-Fi password. Okay, once you've entered that in, now we got to go down and do the same thing under the 5. Okay, everything has to match up. Okay, again, under your network name or your SSID, it's going to be whatever your default is. We're going to wipe that out, and we're going to make sure that we put in the same network name up under the 2.4 that we are now. Okay, again, your default is going to be in use. Again, you just want to click on use custom. Okay, now make sure that password that you type in is the same one that you used under the 2.4. Okay, now it's just as simple as that. Now you just want to go down and you want to hit save. Okay, and then it's going to let you know, okay, give us a little minute, to work this out and make sure that everything is okay. Okay, now once it does, and just give it some time, it absolutely will go through. And then you'll notice that your Wi-Fi will cut off. Okay, it'll cut off, and you have to go back in order to log in. Okay, so this is just going to be a short moment. We'll give it a second here. You've disconnected. Okay, so just go back over here to your Wi-Fi connection, click on that new name you put in, hit connect, and it's going to ask you to put in that new password that you just made up. Okay, so whatever your new password was, that's what you want to put in. Simply click next. Okay, Okay, so there we go. As you see, I'm connected. I am now connected to my new Wi-Fi name and my new Wi-Fi password. So good for you. Now we can just close everything out and you can go about your day. Have fun.